So I have this weird setup going on where I don't have a mic yet, and I'm assuming this gaming headset will provide maybe better mic experience, right? But then I also don't have I don't know how to describe it. This is my setup. I'm assuming you can see this. I'm using a Discord call to myself. Right, 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 right. Okay, chop. Okay, so this is a very new setup. It might not actually sound too good. I'm trying to try something new. I'm currently Discording call myself. I don't know, I don't have a dedicated mic, and I was wondering and hoping that maybe this setup will be a much better audio experience for me. This is us. Alright, say hi. That's us right there. Yeah. But as I'm Discording myself, full screen, I'm screen recording it. The audio from here and the visualization from here. I feel like there's a program for this where you could just turn on your camera and just go, but I cannot. I didn't even bother researching it. It was now or never. I got some Mac in the background. I'm feeling really cozy. I have not been productive for a long time, but I did want to kind of just go over my workflow productivity on the computer, and maybe also go over some of my most favorited YouTube channels. Alright, let's get into it. So for my workflow productivity, as you see here, I have Notion, and I also have Habitica. Habitica is where I go for all things productivity. They have habit building, dailies, and to-dos. I kind of have them organized based off, let's say, 23. Let's start there. 23 are my goals, or more so habits that I want to incorporate on a daily basis in order to work towards my goals step by step, right? So Yoga with Adriana, I'm gonna put the link in there. She's gonna be one of the people that we go over. Meditation. Okay, I like to use Balance, but Headspace is a very nice secondary alternative. I had already paid for the yearly subscription for Balance, and it's so worth the money. And after that's done, I'm probably gonna take a look at Headspace, because my work does provide a free subscription, which I didn't know about until too late, but it's okay. I'm glad that I invested into my well-being. Secondly, tarot journal. I did one today. We got Five of Swords reversed. Thank God. Thank God it's reversed. I made sure to do an intentional cleaning and sat down and really think about what question I wanted to ask, and that part's personal, but I'm happy with the card that I pulled. I feel like it's very representative. I've been trying my best to let go of old habits in some of the most important relationships that I have, or better you have to say, kind of put them in a stalemate. I needed to be more open and more susceptible to change. I used to feel so strongly about what I said and what I did wasn't ever wrong, and it wasn't ever with negative intention, so I shouldn't have to feel any negative backlashes from it. But that in turn just kind of might force the other person to have to swallow their feelings, whether if I feel it's, you know, with reason or with not, doesn't really matter. It's important for me to hear others out and see their perspectives. But yeah, I think yoke 5 of Swords reversed kind of represents, forgot, can't tell you, sorry, but if you know, you know. I googled it as soon as I got it. Morning pages. Did not do it today, but I plan on doing it today. So these few things kind of work towards my goals. Dailies, hiking Lone Mountain. This is once a week type deal. Let's see. Yeah, once every Saturday. And let's see. For my reset, this is like weekly resets, that is. Charge all devices, manage photo dump, water change, sweep, sanitize, organize, mop, laundry day, wash bedding. I did all this stuff in the clip earlier. This is at March 25th, kind of. This is all before I was hit with pains and achiness and complete deprivation of all energy due to my menstruational cycle starting the following day after. So I was like, but I'm glad I got to these things. And after that, I have wellness, because, you know, on top of trying to stay present within, you know, the hygiene of my environment and of myself, mental and physical, I also need to, you know, focus in on what my actual physical body needs, and that'll be vitamins, drinking water, fiber, pooping. You know, the girlies know, the real hot girlies know, we have an issue with waste. It's either too much or not enough. It's never regular. It's always irregular. And that's on being neurodivergent. But yeah. Brush teeth, wash phase, shower, set phase, day hygiene. Is this really necessary? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. There are times where it's difficult to do even the simplest things, but you must not let yourself go. Okay? A few days of not doing any of these things, it's gonna take almost a month for you to undo what has just happened. For me personally, I don't wash my face, I don't brush my teeth, I don't take a shower. I'm getting a pimple, okay, somewhere, and it's gonna take forever to go away. Night hygiene, same thing, twice a day. I've been consistent with this on the day-to-day, and I've been seeing the conditions on my skin improve significantly, and along with that, my self-confidence. Okay, cool. And that's all for Habitica. I really freaking love this app. I could use it on all platforms. I used to use Notion a lot, but it didn't have a, you know, such a rewarding feeling. Like, watch this. If I take it away, oh, you can't tell. Look at that. I lose heart, I lose mana, I lose experience. I put it back, I gain it. Ouch. Okay. Faux laundry. Do this, that. I haven't done that. I have done a fiber pill. Look at that. I love it. This is my character right here. If you want to befriend me on Habitica, please do. Please do. Yeah. There's like little challenges you guys can do in like the small groups or whatever, but it's kind of hard to find. I feel like this app is very niche, you know, it's not a lot of advertisements, and there's so many help productivity apps that, you know, I'm not really surprised, but I'm so glad that it has such a large community nonetheless, even on Reddit. But, you know, I'm not gonna go do all that as long as it works for me. But yeah, it's kind of D&D based, which is really nice. Yeah.